Hi, I'm Oracle Batie-Smith, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am extraordinarily excited to be here. I am not the best video person, so you're gonna have to subscribe to my channel so that I can actually get some help in making some quality videos. I'll tell you that I have not made any videos for a long time because I can't seem to figure out how to make it look right and sound right and the lighting is right. I mean, you should see the lighting situation that I have right now. And I love natural light, so this is in my home and the trees behind me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect for what I want to talk about and who I am. And still, as I move closer and away from the camera, there's like this lighting change thing. I'm gonna need some help. So please, make the choice to begin a journey with me, especially if you're someone who's interested in mastering yourself, because that's all that we are going to talk about here is self-mastery. I'll warn you now that I'm a little bit of a chameleon, so I may come on here and preach one day, and then I may come up on here and crack a bunch of jokes and drop a bunch of cuss words. I may come on here and tell and see what happened, the tree moved, the lighting changed, whatever. We're gonna roll with it. But I may come on here and drop some knowledge or tell you about some of the in-person events. I have a spiritual message to bring to the world, and it's not my message, it is a spiritual message, you know, which means that I am not owner of it. I am not the creator of this message. I did not get this message out of books or from someone else. This is a true spiritual opportunity that I have been given the chance to say yes to. And, you know, I can't wait anymore, right? And you know, all of creation is like on my case and like, okay, either you're going to share this or it's gonna get shared, you know? And you know, I came here to be a part of this. I came to Earth to be a part of this. I embodied myself and was born and had parents and all that I've experienced to get to this point to be the vessel and the deliverer of this message to the world. So I am ecstatic to be here. I'll warn you up front, you know, that it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That I have sat in the paralysis of doing it right for too long, and now I'm moving into action at just getting it done. Okay, so I'm excited. Shit, right? So, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited. Like I can feel you. Like I can feel that you're with me and that you want to learn with me and from me. And I can feel that this won't be easy either. I can feel that this relationship will be one that will build over time. You're gonna get upset with me for some of the things that I say, and I just hope that you come back. You are going to love me and want to meet me and hug me, and all of that will be fine. Just be respectful. And we're gonna get really close, because this is all that I have to do for the rest of my life, is be in a full honoring of who I am, of who and what God is, and of who and what you are, right? And you are so important. You are, and you may know, like some of you may be, you know, tapping into the channel because you know this about yourself. And some of you may be tapping in the channel because you're like, seriously, Oracle, like, come on, like let's run this information real quick so that we can, I can move forward in life. And so whatever you come from and whoever you are, if you're someone who touches and agrees and resonates with everything that I'm saying and you want to collaborate with me or however that works in this world, I'm absolutely open to it. Before I began this journey, I sat on it for so long because I knew that it would be something really monumental, and I have just been freaking out scared of being able to carry such a beautiful and precious thing. And I had a lot of things within myself too that I needed to clear up and clean up that I did not want and would not allow to be in the energy as I bring you these words. And so know that I've done the work that is necessary to feel the courage coming naturally from me to sit in front of you today. Right? And to stand in front of you when that occurs, and to, be with you as we move forward in this process of graduating Earth School. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you think this, but like, this is class. Like, this is school, and it's like, it's more school. Being alive is school way beyond like going to any class that I've ever been in, or taking any test that I've ever taken, or having any teacher that I've ever had. There is nothing that compares to tapping into the fact that we're in school here, that, and it's permanent. It's like from birth to death, it's class, right? And there's no, recess, and the reason there's not is because there's always something happening, there's always something going on. There's not ever a moment of real true pause, because even the pause is active on Earth. Everything is active here. So get into that. Get into activating yourself. Get into realizing that you're being activated right now, especially if you're sitting here with me. This is school and this is class. And for some odd reason, the powers that be and myself, who I am, has decided that I'm a teacher in this thing, like that. I got something to say about it, and in what I say to you, and in how I share with you, my heart is set up to be here as a teacher. My heart is set up such that my life depends on me doing this, right? And it depends also on you watching, right? And it doesn't depend on you watching the way that I thought it would. I thought it was going to be, what caused me to not want to do it. I thought it was going to be judgment, and it was going to be, analytical, and it was going to be limited or, in a box. And I had to get all of that about this, whole teaching thing out of the way. And I had to kind of step into owning that I'm a teacher, and enjoy this rant, because, as we continue to move forward, it won't be so lackadaisy. We're going to actually really take on life together. And I am in a mastery journey, the same as anyone who's watching this. You are in a mastery journey just like anybody else. And you can clock into that journey and really be available to yourself as soon as you're ready. And that is what this channel is going to teach you. This channel is all about you realizing that you need you to master you. And I'm going to show you how to connect with yourself. I'm going to teach you how to actually uncover all of the minutia, right? And not, negative minutia. Some of the minutia came from really great places and really wonderful people. And, minutia is not necessarily bad, but it's minutia, And so in order to get, and what is minutia? It's stuff, I'm not calling it shit, or again, it's nothing negative. It's just isms, is what it isms, right? And so we're going to go through understanding how to connect with the is what it is-ness to you, right? Unbox all of that. Select from it what you want, and then tie that with a little bow for you in your life. Now, That sounds beautiful, but it's not gonna look like that. No, it's gonna look like crying, probably. It's gonna look like leaving things behind. It's going to look like having crucial conversations with people that you need to have. It's gonna be, a lot of time alone, probably. You will change. You'll change fucking around with me. Like I'm telling you, this is not what you think it is. I don't even know what it is, but it's good. It's good and it's pure and it's wholesome and it's directly from source. It is directly from God. It is directly from everything that created every religion that you're a part of or have ever researched or misunderstood or left or tried to figure out. This information comes from a place that involves everyone and everything. I am not speaking or do not come to you to speak from a place of lack or of limitation or of excuse. This is going to be a relationship that is completely centered around truth and not my individual truth, you see. I didn't say oracle, right? And that's what, really allows me to embody what I am called, is that I'm not here looking to give you my lenses. I am not here looking to give you my points of view. I'm not here looking to give you my opinion. I'm here only to give you access to the blind spots, to give you access to becoming the most entertaining, self-expressed person that you could ever be. Whether you're in the movies or not. You know what I mean? Like, be the most entertaining person at Chick-fil-A, if that is you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to judge you or to call you wrong or none of that stuff. Please give me the opportunity to prove that to you. Like, subscribe, join me, ask me the questions, communicate with me, and then let's get busy on loving life, loving ourselves, loving each other, and having a good time. I'm Oracle Batie-Smith. I am all about self-mastery and entertainment. I want to meld those two. I want to help you reprogram yourself so that what you are watching and being entertained by every single day is feeding who you came to be. Let's get in the deep, in the depths of who you are. Let's go into the darkness of you, where it's not negative, but where it's primordial, where it's not scary, although it may be, depending on who you are. Your dark side could be hard for us to get into, unless you ready to take yourself on, but let's get into where you're chaotic, right? Because that is where you have the potential and the power to transform anything in your life. But we must not just talk about the beauty that we possess inside. We must hold ourselves and talk about the chaos, right? And how that chaotic side of you and how that beauty that you possess inside work together for the greater good of all involved. For you are called according to the purpose that you set with God for your life. We're all called to master ourselves. We're all called to go beyond even the idea of purpose. I was just locked up in that world of purpose and still have, this is my purpose, you know what I mean? But when that first idea of have a purpose, that's just a slither. There's so much more. So we'll cover that. Like, we'll get into identifying your purpose, identifying your man or your wife, identifying your life. Where should I live? Where's my money? All of those things are inside of you. And I would love to be a part of your journey as you move and walk through the process of self-mastery. Whooped my ass. I'll tell you. I mean, we'll share a lot of stories. Absolutely whooped my ass, mastering myself. And, but I've hit this like place of surrender where it's no longer kicking my ass. It's no longer, a beating to want to be whole. It is now electrifying to be here, like doing this. You don't know how many days I've cried, wondering when I would feel whole enough for you, wondering when I would be able to really, honor and own this gift, honor and own this purpose, honor and own this desire, honor and own these thoughts and these feelings and this understanding and bring you this wisdom. Like, you don't understand. Tears that I've cried trying to get here, but I'm here. Look at me. So you'll hear the stories, you'll feel the feelings, you'll understand, but we will not focus on me. You will not watch me. You will be entertained, yes, but you will also be doing this so that you can become full of yourself in a beautiful and orgasmic and energetic way. And that through the own rebirthing of yourself, through your own mastery of yourself, you aren't a clown, because I like to use the word entertainment. It's not about clowning, it's about self-expression. It's about like being and being able to be yourself. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you subscribe to Christianity, this is for you. I am, someone who loves Jesus. I grew up Christian and I absolutely adore Jesus and I absolutely adore Christianity. I understand it. I understand why it's not the only religion. I understand why there is religion, and I want to help you understand so that you can choose, you see. This is about choice, and in your choices will come your self-expression. In your honored, mastered, uncoded, recoded, programmed choices from your inner self. Nothing you've ever been handed. All of it you'll create with God. Who you are is already. Who I am has always been. And who we will be together is what the world would need to save us all. I'm lying. We don't need to be saved. We're just fine. We're actually just fine. We have the power to fix every problem in our land. We have the power to fix every relationship that has ever hurt us or bind us. We have the power to not only heal this life, but to heal the energies that created it. I hope that you're here for it. I hope that you can see it, because I can feel it, and I'm sending you every bit of this love right through my computer, through this microphone, 1 2 1 2. I'm learning, guys, and I'm loving it. So, yes. There's more, right? So I have a Patreon. I have some other things coming. Let's not worry about that right now. It's in the link below if you just really want to know, but don't worry. I'll be back. I love you. Take care.